Hi, welcome to the noon recap of the 2025 James P. Mac McCarthy Southeast Regional Lifeguard Championship. My name is Jim McCready. I'm the Southeast Regional's Competition Director here with Jack Driscoll.
Hey, good to be here, Jim. It's been a great morning. We beat the heat and had a huge turnout for competitors for this morning's events. And it's been a tight race all through the morning, although we have some home team members from Volusia County Beach Safety, the VSLA, with us right now that we want to talk with that participated in yesterday's events and some of this morning's events. So who do we got here?
My name is Faith Neal.
My name is Vanda.
I'm Lexi.
Now, Lexi, is this your first regionals?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. And your first regionals as well?
Yes, sir, it is.
Awesome. So how did you all do this morning?
I'm very happy with what I did. I did the board relay, I'm pretty sure is what it's called, and then also the 90-meter run, which I've never done the 90-meter run. So it's pretty fun and exciting to do something new. I just started off. I have a few more events to do, but I did the 90-meter run, and I'm pretty confident with how it went.
Okay, Faith, and how about you?
I also did the paddle relay this morning, and we did pretty good, my team and I. Definitely tired, but it went well. And I'm also doing the 90-meter run. We're waiting to hear back.
How did your team do in that paddle relay?
I was the second paddler, and I know I finished in 5th. So I believe we ended up being in the top 10. I don't know exactly what place
That's
they
some
were.
points for the team.
Were you on
sure.
Chief Tamara Malfer's team?
I was not.
Because we saw them do pretty well as well.
We were.
Yeah. I was with Faith and Tammy.
Awesome.
And that was the second place relay team?
April and Tammy.
Were you in
second place relay team?
We got second.
That's outstanding. So you guys enjoying this? You think maybe this is going to be used as a good recruiting tool to get some other employees out here for next summer?
Hopefully. I mean, I think they see us having fun on the beaches, so hopefully they'll come.
That's
and
awesome.
I heard you ladies talk about how you did the prelims in the 90-meter beach sprint. Did you make it to the finals?
They haven't officially announced the scores yet, but we're pretty sure that Vanda and myself both hopefully advance to the finals.
Well, good luck in that event. I have heard it's going to be the top 10 fastest teams, and then they're going to go with the stopwatch times for the 11th through 16th places so that they don't have to contest that race twice.
Yeah.
People are pretty tired of running 90 meters with
tired.
all these heats in the hot sun. So that'll be a little bit of a rest for our upcoming beach flag finalists and run relay participants.
Yes, so everybody's going to be pretty much gassed in this heat. Well, thanks for coming out, girls. Now, my next question is, how does it feel to have a stacked team out here with a pretty big lead right now? You're ahead of Emerald Coast and Fort Lauderdale, and I think Deerfield is it, Jim, that's in fourth place?
Yeah.
It feels pretty good for me. It definitely takes some pressure off, but it also still makes you want to do better and keep the lead. So that's kind of how I feel.
Do you foresee a career in ocean lifesaving?
Yeah, I'm already I work for Volusia County Beach Safety, and I love it. Loved it since the day I started. Going on to my 4th summer. So it's definitely something I would encourage everyone to try, and just doing this event has made me want to train harder and be better for next year.
Well, that's what this is all about. Thank you, ladies, for participating in our interview.
Appreciate it. Good luck this afternoon. Bye-bye.
We'll take this moment to recognize some of our supporters.
We have Beaches Club and Joe Lynn bathing suits.
And for your legal needs, hit up Wagner the lawyer dude.
Cubco embroidery and screen printing for all your t-shirt team needs.
And visit the fish tank for your
aquarium needs. Watermen for all your outfitting for your professional lifeguards, both shirts and shorts.
And for your vessel, sign up with Seatow. Get that insurance in case your boat breaks down.
Tropical Seas Land Shark sun and skin care for your protection under the sun.
And go to our lifeguard party headquarters, the Ocean Deck in Daytona Beach, Florida.
And Advent Health for all your healthcare needs. Advent Healthcare Hospitals.
And of course, our sponsor hotel here at the Hard Rock Hotel, home of the coldest air conditioning I've ever felt.
And Watchtower for all your record keeping when it comes to life saving. Submit your records to Watchtower. So folks, we're enjoying the afternoon here. We got a whole nother menu of events coming up this afternoon, Jim, including International Ironman. Is that correct?
That is correct. Before we get to that, though, we have to conclude the 90-meter beach sprint. We had a number of heats this morning. I believe we had 7 in the men, 4 or 5 in the women, and now we're down to the finals, which are going to happen right after this show right here.
Now, this is an inaugural event for the region. The 90-meter sprint was kind of a large entry base for us, so it was a little time-consuming.
A lot of curiosity. Maybe next year not as many people that didn't do as well as they thought. We'll see. Or maybe we'll get some more enthusiastic people who want to give it a try. We won't be able to tell till next year.
And it adds an event for the sprinters. You know, sometimes they're relegated sprinters. I'm not saying they're not the best swimmers, but I'm saying they're not the best swimmers, but their sprinting comes into play both with the 4x100 relay and the beach flags, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. A multidisciplinary event right here. Different events favor different people, and we'll look forward to seeing that.
So we have a great, excellent drone footage of all these events. It's really kept us, even though we're not right on top of the competitors from our vantage point, these drones have been unmistakably close to these events, and it's really given us a sharper image of how these guys compete and how good that they actually are.
My name is Zoe Fulton, and I chose to become a lifeguard because I love the ocean and the beach.
My name is Chandler, and I chose to become a lifeguard because I wanted to make a difference, and there's no better place to do it than the beach.
My name's Aurora, and I became a lifeguard because my mom used to work here, and I have great family ties throughout this.
If you're not relaxing with your toes in the sand and a drink in your hand, then all we can say is we wish you were here at the ocean deck. Whether you're dining with the family upstairs or partying in the sand downstairs, at Ocean Deck we serve up a delicious menu, unbeatable drink specials, and the best live entertainment on the beach. Visit oceandeck.com to see the menu and events. So come on, let's get happy at the Ocean Deck.
Ocean Deck, voted the #1 beach bar in USA Today's 2025 Reader's Choice Awards. Whatever you're into, Central Florida's only national leader in orthopedics is here to help you get back to it. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Welcome back to the 2025 Jim McCarthy Southeast Regional Lifeguard Championships. We have with us today, Jim, Charlie Leidecker. He's the CEO of Foundation Risk Partners.
Yeah. He's been an amazing supporter of lifeguard teams throughout the years. Tell us a little bit about that.
I've always, I grew up as a lifeguard, so on the beaches on Long Island, Smith Point, and I've competed forever. I love coming here. The Volusia County Lifeguard Corps, I have to tell you, is amazing, and they're winning right now.
Yeah, we are stacked deck with home team advantage.
Crushing it. And by the way, home team advantage is a good thing because look how beautiful the venue is. I mean, honestly, throughout the state of Florida, the venue is not, you can't get a venue.
Nobody was complaining, oh darn, I have to go to Daytona Beach.
Yeah. So this is, we're very, very lucky here. I will say the only thing I do hear complaints about is that the swim and the buoys are so far out. And you know what we say to that here in Volusia County? If you want it easy, go to Panama City. If you want to be the best of the best, you come to Volusia County.
We got a little complaint or two about the distance to the buoys.
I don't think the competitors themselves weren't necessarily complaining about the length of the course. It's just that took the event into the 6, 7 o'clock last night. Just the time constraints were the only thing people were complaining about.
Yeah.
And so many teams and competitors. We have 18 different chapters here, which is just outstanding this year. Some new members too.
It's amazing, and what I love seeing about Volusia County as they've started to step up the competition now is some of these young kids out here. They're shredded.
Yes.
They got. I say young kids, by the way. Even the masters level competitors. I can't believe how
Six
competitive they are. Yeah, it looks amazing. I am not taking this shirt off while I'm here.
Pretty impressive with the enthusiasm we're getting here, both young and old. And we try and retain and recruit. You know, we had your kids here.
Yes.
You know, and then they move on, which is a natural progression with some, and then some we stay and we get career-orientated guards.
But you know, the discipline that they learn and the skill sets they learn saving lives here at the Ocean and being part of a community, and in this case, a family of Volusia County, is powerful and stays with you for the rest of your life. And to this day, I still turn to that 6 years when I was a full-time ocean lifeguard in terms of, you know, how I think about things and how you have to get up early and you have to work out.
Train.
And you have to be here, you have to train, you have to do right by the public. It's a team effort.
Watch your water.
That's powerful. All of it. It's
Watching
super
your water.
powerful.
When you come back to the beach now that you're no longer a lifeguard, do you feel like you're always on duty?
You know, it's interesting you say that. I come back to the beach, and I can't believe that I one time did that, because these athletes are so amazing to me that it's an outer body experience, frankly. And so, yes, if I saw somebody in trouble, I think I could revert back, and I'm still a swimmer, so I think I could revert back and get into the water. But I can't tell you how impressed I've been here at this competition.
Well, we're so glad you came out, Charlie. It means a lot that we have the community-based people still backing us, you know, in the business world and what have you. We've got a long list of people that came out to support us this time, and it really bolsters our credibility in the community as well. It reciprocates, so we can't show our appreciation enough, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much, and you can count on Foundation Risk Partners not only for your regional events but for your national events, especially if we can host it here.
We'll try.
Foundation Risk Partners will be there with you guys.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you, brother.
We appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, Charlie.
We'll be right back.
My name is Zoe Fulton, and I chose to become a lifeguard because I love the ocean and the beach.
My name is Chandler, and I chose to become a lifeguard because I wanted to make a difference, and there's no better place to do it than the beach.
My name's Aurora, and I became a lifeguard because my mom used to work here, and I have great family ties throughout this.
My name's Ryder. I chose to be a lifeguard because all of my friends are doing it, and I love the ocean.
My name is Sophia, and I chose to become a lifeguard because my friends convinced me to do it, and I enjoy the thrill of being able to save people.
I'm Nathan, and I chose to be a lifeguard because of the flexible work hours, and I love to stay active.
My name's Logan. I chose to be a lifeguard because I just love the beach and I just want to help people.
My name is Riley, and I chose to become a lifeguard because I want to help people, and also I want to be like a Navy SEAL, so I thought it would like transfer well.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for our recap of this morning's Jim McCarthy 2025 Southeast Regional United States Lifesaving Association Championships here at the beautiful pool deck of the Hard Rock. We couldn't have asked for better weather. We couldn't have asked for as many competitors as we've received. We were graced with at least 18 chapters throughout the state of Florida and as far west as Alabama. And we're going to recap this morning's inaugural event, which was the 2K. We'll start with the 2K Beach Run Men's Division.
And here we have the men starting off in the 2K run. Very closely contested race up here, up until the end when our leader pulled away. I'm going to look at my phone here. I'm going to go to serlifeguardregionals.com to see if I can pull up the events results.
And if you wanted to watch this yourself on replay or what have you, volusia.org or on YouTube, you can find it
They're coming into the finish line now. We're about 100 yards out. We clearly have a first-place runner.
Events as at your leisure.
And there we go.
The 2K went south 1 kilometer and back to the north to finish in front of us this morning, Jim.
I don't have the results in front of me. It appears to be an Upper Coast runner out there in front. And we talked about this morning, some strategy going into this race, whether to run with the street running shoes, the racing flats, or a lot of these runners will just run in their bare feet.
In talking to second place Seth Augustinowski, a Volusia County competitor, he's also just graduated from Florida Southern University in Lakeland. He said the uneven surface was treacherous. They dipped and they moved from softer sand to hard-packed sand to a couple of puddles. He said it was a slow time, but it was more like a cross-country track that he's used to. So it all worked out pretty well. But nonetheless, it was very heat. There wasn't a breath, a very high
and conditions definitely play into this, depending on what type of surface you train on. You don't want any surprises when you get to the regional championship.
I didn't see many shoes being worn.
Our champion had shoes on.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Because I know there was some water to run through. Probably just skirted right through it.
If you train with shoes on and you run primarily on the street and you show up at these conditions with the hard-packed sand, there's no reason to keep those same shoes on. If you run in bare feet at a final that you're not used to training in bare feet, it uses different muscle groups in your legs and foot. So you want to race the way you train, as they say.
Right. And of course, how many points were awarded? How deep? In open division is 16.
There were points awarded from 1st to 16th place in all the open events.
Okay, and then age groups were included in that run, so even the youngsters were running with people that were listed into age groups. So for the sake of expediency and getting things through quicker, we ran them as a group. It's easy to score. We have a vast amount of scorers and judging staff down on the beach that are here for the whole 2 days events. So it looked like they kept things.
And the good thing about the way they scored it was that it was a run once, score twice event. So if you were an age group runner, you only had to run it once. You could get double points.
Oh, that's great. So maybe theoretically, if you finished, I don't know, 10th place all around, and you were 40 years old, you may have finished first in your age group as well.
Absolutely, and that's an advantage.
That's a great advantage. That's how you start stacking points. And we were talking earlier about home team and advantage, and of course you have more age groups. You have a lot of people here that are former guards and veterans that are both competing and observing the events.
Wagner the Lawyer Dude here, serving Daytona Beach for about 20 years. When you or someone you care about gets into a car accident or a slip and fall, and it turns out to be a real beach, hit up the Lawyer Dude. Why use Wagner the Lawyer Dude? It's simple. I use my surfer-style attitude to get you the most money in your pocket, not the lawyer's pockets. Let's get you lawyered up by surfing over to lawyerdude.com or call me at 833-333-3333 because Wagner the Lawyer Dude makes it easy. Vassalers Wagner, offices Volusia, Flagler.
My name is Tony Beasley. I became a full-time lifeguard because I enjoy helping people and I love working outdoors.
My name's Marin and I want to be a lifeguard because my dad used to be one and I like being on the beach.
My name is Ricky, and the reason I chose to be a Volusia County lifeguard is because I like the lifestyle, working out, staying in shape, helping people out. It's a labor of love for me, and that's why I chose to be a lifeguard.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the midday recap of the 2025 Southeast Regional Mac McCarthy Lifeguard Championships here on the pool deck of the Hard Rock. With me is Jim McCready. And Jim, we had a second event this morning, the Run, Swim, Run. What did we have involved in that?
Very competitive race. A lot of times the people that do well in this race will also do good in the surf race the day before, the distance swim that we saw yesterday, and the results today weren't any different than that. We had Destin's Jack Evelet, Australian lifeguard, came in first, followed by Peter Anderson from the Emerald Coast, Drew Johnson from Clearwater, Renee Peralta from Boca Raton in fifth place, Christian Oja from Destin, and then I'm not going on the whole list. If anybody wants to know anyone that wants to know those results, sorry about that. I'm new at this. Go to ser.lifeguardregionals.com for all your race results, real-time results.
Now here's our ladies race. It looked like a little bit closer on this one. And they do about a 100-yard run first, and then they line up and enter the rectangular shape swim course, and then they finish up with about another 100-meter run. And it looked like that a couple of the favorites from yesterday's swim held true again to this one in the women's open.
I believe that Casey Francis won the run swim run.
Correct.
She was also our winner in the open swim yesterday.
Right, and she's generally expected to get the top point winner over the 2 days events like she did last year.
And that's not a foregone conclusion, but we just know from past results that's most likely going to occur coming into this event. I believe she has the record for the most points ever at the National Lifeguard Championship. So that is something that we can expect probably.
Outstanding, and probably a bid for the world team.
April Gorman might have something to say about that.
Yeah, she'll be this afternoon in the International Ironwoman. They'll be going head-to-head. Okay, we're going to go to a real quick break, and we'll be right back with the rest of this morning's event recaps.
Whatever you're into, Central Florida's only national leader in orthopedics is here to help you get back to it. Advent Health. Feel whole.
My name's Logan. I chose to be a lifeguard because I just love the beach and I just want to help people.
My name is Riley, and I chose to become a lifeguard because I want to help people, and also I want to be like a Navy SEAL, so I thought it would like transfer well.
Okay, Jim, we're back.
And welcome back to the 2025 James P. Mac McCarthy Southeast Regional Lifeguard Championships.
So and a real fun event this morning.
Absolutely awesome event. We were able to contest the paddleboard relay this morning. Awesome spectator event. We saw a lot of lead changes. We saw some perennial powerhouses come in and do exactly what they do at a very high level.
So it includes 3 members on each team, is that right? For the
That
men's?
is right. And as we look at the footage here, we're looking at Deerfield, Palm Beach County, and Emerald Coast.
All on the same wave coming in on the first leg of the relay.
Deerfield Beach is a perennial powerhouse in this event. They've won nationals and they continually place in the top 3. Legendary paddlers there in Deerfield Beach, a small beach town known for its good surfing, and that translates into good paddleboard racing.
And it finished very close. And as you can see from the drone footage, these conditions are just uncomparable.
And it looks like we're looking at the female open board relay race right now. We had a good race there between the Fort Lauderdale team, the Volusia County team, and I believe the Destin team.
And some of the members of the Fort Lauderdale team were Who'd we have on that team? Casey?
We had Casey Francis on that team. I'm trying to pull up the results right now as we speak.
But they were outstanding, and they were well trained in their craft. I mean, they didn't miss a handoff, they didn't miss an angle, they didn't miss a pass, and it was a really impressive
And
race.
it's about time we had this paddleboard relay event at regionals. This is an international event they've had for years. We always had this event down in Fort Lauderdale at our Fort Lauderdale relays, and it's just nice to see this contested at the regional level. And you get to see the best teams come out of the region and head out to the National Lifeguard Championships in Huntington Beach in a couple weeks.
Yeah, and it includes a lot of participants. It gets a lot more people involved. And so these teams will be looking forward to going to nationals, right? A lot of them will be making the trip to California in 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that is the plan. And I do have the results here for that paddleboard relay event. And we had a mixed team that won the event with Casey Francis, like we talked about, from Fort Lauderdale Ocean Rescue, and then we had a regional champion, also former national champion, Gwen Bensey from Boca Raton, formerly Fort Lauderdale and Pompano Junior lifeguard, but her whole family are just legendary paddlers. Her father, Brian, was one of the best paddlers in the region for easily 20 years. He also did the paddle from Cuba to Key West one year.
Oh, wow.
Just an amazing paddling family there.
Impressive. Okay, we're going to wind up this segment, and we're going to go to a break, and we'll be right back with you.
No matter how many boats you own or rent, Sea-Tow has you covered. When you choose Sea-Tow, you're not just getting priority on-water assistance. You are getting a network of U.S. Coast Guard licensed captains that are ready to help 24/7. With nationwide coverage in over 500 ports, Sea-Tow is on scene in an average of 1 hour or less. Adventure better. Leave the worries to us. Sea-Tow. Are you a member?
If you're not relaxing with your toes in the sand and a drink in your hand, then all we can say is we wish you were here at the Ocean Deck. Whether you're dining with the family upstairs or partying in the sand downstairs, at Ocean Deck we serve up a delicious menu, unbeatable drink specials, and the best live entertainment on the beach. Visit oceandeck.com to see the menu and events. So come on, let's get happy at the Ocean Deck.
Ocean Deck, voted the #1 beach bar in USA Today's 2025 Reader's Choice Awards.
My name's Logan. I chose to be a lifeguard because I just love the beach and I just want to help people.
My name is Riley, and I chose to become a lifeguard because I want to help people, and also I want to be like a Navy SEAL, so I thought it would like transfer well.
Okay, we're back, Jim. Welcome back, folks, to the 2025 Jim Mac McCarthy Southeast Regional United States Lifesaving Association Regional Lifeguard Competition here in Daytona Beach. Jim, we had a surf ski competition this morning.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that surf ski competition. As you can see, we decided to forego the preliminary heats. We put everybody straight to final. I think we had 24 surf crafts in this event, which makes for a tricky start, but as you can see, the cream rises to the top, and we had a clear champion. Great race there for second place. Not a whole lot of boat collisions there at the finish. We like to see that. A lot of good craft handling by our handlers. And we did the same thing in the women's surf ski. No heats, straight to a final. Here are the ladies.
Very sleek craft.
Go
Very
off
sleek.
without a hitch. Exactly. This is the fastest piece of surf racing equipment that we use. These are 19-foot vessels by 19 inches wide. No flat spots in the bottom. Very tippy. Takes a lot of balance to operate this piece of equipment. And they're the fastest. Like I said, you can do an 8-minute mile on these things.
And looked like Fort Lauderdale Beanie there in the lead. Could have been, or was she second? She dropped back to second place.
I believe that was April O'Gorman from Volusia County, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. And then our next event, which was an inaugural event here in the region, is what, Jim?
This is the 90-meter beach sprint, an event that they've had at international competition for years. We've finally been able to get that into regional and national competition. This allows those fast runners from beach patrols that may not have 3 other fast runners to fill out a run relay team to be able to compete on their own.
Right, and there were 7 men's heats that I remember, and then several women's heats, and of course they moved on to semifinals, and right now they're still calculating the medal winners and those respective.
So for the men, we had actually 4 semifinal heats, breaking everything down to the top 20 runners. I've just heard that they're only going to do a men's final, and then there's not going to be a consolation final. So they're going to go with the stopwatch times from 11th to 16th place. So our men's final will only be the top 10 fastest runners in the region.
Great.
And that'll be the same thing with the ladies' final.
Great, and we'll see these guys again in the 4x100 relay, as well as beach flags, most likely, a lot of these competitors. Okay. It looks like we're going into the afternoon's events now, and we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with you live.
Whatever you're into, Central Florida's only national leader in orthopedics is here to help you get back to it. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Welcome back to the 2025 James P. Mac McCarthy Memorial Surf Lifesaving Championship here in the Southeast region of the USLA. I'm Jim McCready here with Jack Driscoll.
Hey, good to be here. Jim, it looks like we got 4 more events to close out the 2-day championship here. What do we start off with?
Well, we're just getting back from lunch. We're going to finish up the 90-meter beach sprint with the men's final and the women's final. We're going to have 10 fastest runners in each of these finals. The officials have decided to forego a consolation final, so there won't be 10 people racing for 11th place, which I think is a good idea.
Understandable. A lot of running involved there. And then we're going to move to the International Ironman and Ironwoman, and which really should be interesting as we see individual competitors using all the crafts.
This is one of the showcase events. A lot of people love to watch this because it does employ 4 different life-saving disciplines. We have running, swimming, paddling, and then surf ski prowess involved in this event. And it also gives our beach sprinters a long-deserved rest. We're going to head right into the run relay race right after the International Ironwoman Ironman event.
Exactly. So then we're getting into the run relay. Then the Taplin comes immediately following that. The
Taplin is kind of like your all-star team, right? This is your fastest paddler, fastest swimmer, fastest surf ski paddler, fastest beach runner, all thrown together for a very exciting relay race.
Sort of like a medley relay. And then tonight at 6:30, what's going on?
It is exactly that, Jack, a medley relay, but this has a fancy name. They call it the Taplin.
There you go. Okay, and then beach flags tonight where?
At the Ocean Deck, our lifeguard party headquarters. We're going to do it under the lights tonight. We're shooting for 6:30 without any time delays. We hope that it goes off at 6:30. We love to see this event at night under the lights.
So we'll look forward to everybody to come out to it. It's a free event. Come on, see us down here at the Hard Rock. If you can't make it then, come on down to the Ocean Deck this afternoon.
So you go to the Ocean Deck, you party with the lifeguards, then you take an Uber to the Hard Rock Hotel.
That's right. That's right. Good plan. Okay, we'll talk to you later. We'll see you. We're going to move on to the next event.
194.